watching Numbskull News, and today I'm going to get into the college football realignment, but not from a certain conference point of view, but the entire realignment process. Is it good or is it bad? All right. Now, depending on who you watch a lot on YouTube, I would say damn near everybody, just really kind of dislikes it. They'll say things like, oh my God, we're losing the regionality of everything. Oh no, we're, all the traditions, the 100+ years of traditions are going in the toilet. And begrudgingly, we just have to deal with what's going on. So we just have to report what's going on. We don't have to like it. We think this is bad for college football. It's always something bad for college football. And look, maybe it is a little bad for, but it's not bad at all for college football. I mean, everyone's kind of has an underlying thing of just, bitching about it. Like, oh no, more realignment. Oh, it'd be so much better if the Pac-12 would survive. We need the Pac-12. Well, I'm here to tell you, no, we don't. I'm having a good damn time with this realignment shit. I don't care if some traditions get disrupted. I don't care if you think it's bad for college football. I love it. I mean, personally, here in the Big 12, Texas and OU are gone. The only thing that freaked me out was like, oh no, is the Big 12, going to get destroyed? Are they going to implode? All the 8 remaining schools going to flee to other conferences. And when that didn't happen, they didn't have landing spots. They coalesced, added the 4 new teams. Now, I'm in love with this conference, man. It is so much fun. Last season, even though Texas and Oklahoma were still in the mix, you just didn't have this feeling like they ran the show, right? Like everything ran through them. No. Now it feels like, oh, they're just in our way until they can get out of here. And then we can really enjoy what the Big 12 really is, which is 12 teams that really want to be here, excited to be here, excited to compete. And it's teams that are on a pretty equal playing field. Any of these teams can step up big time. Any team can go on a run and get into the playoffs and make something happen like TCU did this year. I mean, no one saw that coming. How exciting was that? That's the kind of shit you see in the NFL. That's the thing that always drove me nuts about college football. It was in the hands of the same 4 to 6 teams, apparently, maybe 8 teams, every freaking year. And that shit gets old. I love the fact that we're going to a 12-team playoff. Yes. I love Cinderella coming to the dance. That's what makes the NCAA tournament so exciting and so awesome, is that, all these teams have a shot. There's 64 teams in the freaking tournament? And look, most of them are going to get trounced in the first round or the first weekend. We all know that, and that's fine. But damn, at least get invited into the ball. Can Cinderella get an invite? Well, now with 12 teams, they can. Now, in the Big 12, to me, it's like you got 12 Cinderellas. There's no dominant, team. There's no dominant brand. Everybody puts in pretty damn close to equally here. The Pac-12 is trying to survive off the old model where you got 2 brands at the top feeding everybody. The ACC's doing the same thing. They make their money because of 2 damn schools. And that shit sucks, man. It just sucks. I love the way the Big 12 is now. Thank God for college realignment. And yeah, I know, the SEC is a freaking powerhouse. Well, they've always been a powerhouse. Who cares they add Texas and Oklahoma? Did you see Oklahoma last year? Have you seen Texas the last 10 to 15 years? They kind of sucked. So I don't care. I just want some exciting football. I want teams to have a shot. I want to see West Virginia get into the playoff and do something. I'm excited as hell for Oklahoma State. I'm excited for Baylor. I'm excited for the new schools coming in. UCF, man, I've been following them for a long time. Those 2 undefeated seasons were awesome. Of course, they got gypped out of the playoffs, but hey, they got a shot here in the Big 12, and I can't wait to see what they do. But the bitch of it is, they would have never got into the conference if Texas was still here. They wouldn't allow that shit. That's why I'm glad they're gone. Screw them. And schools like Utah and Colorado and the Arizona schools, man, dude, you need a breath of fresh air. Screw, sucking the tailpipe and getting all that carbon monoxide from the your top schools, man, because no love comes to you. Utah's been great for the last 2 years. Won the Pac-12 2 years in a row. In the Rose Bowl 2 years in a row. Sure, they lost, but they got there. And their status nationally is going up, but is it enough? Is it what you deserve? No, it's not. You need to come to a conference that'll pump you up, man, that the fans of the Big 12 will embrace you, not just your fans. I mean, that's the key to our ratings. I mean, people don't understand that. None of these teams have significant, huge value overall in the market, but as coalesced as a conference, this thing's a powerhouse, man. Over 9 million viewers for our conference game, which smoked the Pac-12 and it smoked the ACC. And the ACC was embarrassing. No blue bloods at all, just TCU and Kansas State. Not even Kansas. At least people know the Jayhawk brand. It's Kansas State. And they killed it. I love this shit, man. Like the Big 12 versus the Pac-12. Man, it's been fun, dude. It's been fun. I know there's no game to watch with it. Who cares? All right, people talking shit on Twitter, on YouTube. It's been great. It's been so much freaking fun. I can't wait to get the freaking boxing gloves on and go at it with the ACC. I've already been going at it with them. It's been fun. It's been great, dude. I love to mix it up. So all these people poo-pooing things like, oh no, the regionality. Oh, shut up. If you want regionality, be an SEC fan, because they're not looking to spread anywhere. It's a bunch of old school shit, and they're never going to change. And right now, they don't got to. They're rich as hell. They're the most successful conference, period. So, cool. Of course, we're talking football, not basketball. But, we understand football's the big dude, so that's what we're talking about. And the Big Ten, kind of pretends to be the shit in football. It's really not. But they do get teams in the playoffs. They do. They have the perception of being great. Even when they're kind of not. Just look at Michigan. Look at all the hype Michigan got. TCU kicked their ass. They led that thing wire to wire. Man, how did Michigan lose to TCU? Because Michigan's not that great. The Big Ten isn't that great. All right? They just market like a son of a bitch. The SEC doesn't have to market. Their success speaks for itself. Big Ten, come on. And see, that's the kind of shit I love about realignment, how I can talk some shit. It's awesome, and everyone can do it. Well, some people are boring as hell here on YouTube. I try not to be, although I probably am most of the time. I can drone on. I can talk about dumb shit that I know nothing about and pretend like I do, like everybody else does. You think these national people really know anything about your particular school? No, they don't. You think Skip Bayless really knows the ins and outs of Notre Dame? No. Alabama? No. They know the general kind of shit, so they can have their little debates. That's all it is. Here on YouTube, it's fun, man. Some jackass like me can get on here with a ridiculous background and talk about college football. I mean, do you see anything back there that's football related? You would think I was a horror movie fan, and I'm really not even that. I got a few horror movies that I really cherish and love, and they're the old school ones, and everything else can kind of suck it. Yeah, it's been just so much fun. It does get a little annoying, even though I have a lot of respect for the Josh Pates of the world, or the 365 Sports. The guy from Locked On Big 12 is pretty cool. I enjoy that stuff. I enjoy the Monty show, but it just seems like everybody is like, well, unfortunately's ass, man. It's cool when things change, and this is changing for the better. And I know, all these huge brands are going to 2 conferences. Yeah, you think they're going to stay huge brands once they get there? No, they're not. No, they're going to be killing themselves trying to get into the playoff. You think they're all going to be 1 or 2 lost teams every year? Absolutely not. Even in a 12-team playoff, do you think USC is going to get in there every year? You think Texas and Oklahoma are going to get in there every year? No. You think Alabama's going to be able to stay on top with all the NIL and all that shit going on? No, not forever. Those teams will end up beating each other up, and there'll be plenty of room for the Big 12 to get teams in there. And yes, the ACC may get one or two. Clemson, more than likely, they own the conference. I will say Florida State's on the come up. Anyone else? UNC? Probably not. To me, this just makes college football so much more exciting. It just does. It got stale to me. I got yeah, I'm the biggest Big 12 fan now. Now that Texas and Oklahoma are gone, like I said before, it just reinvigorated the whole thing. This is what it's supposed to be about. 12 teams, and it could be anybody's year. But is it that way in the SEC? Absolutely not. You think it's ever going to be Vanderbilt's year? You think it's ever going to be Arkansas's year? It's not. And that sucks. That really sucks. Or even in the Big Ten, do you think it's ever going to be Purdue's year or Rutgers' year or Northwestern's year? No, no, it's going to be their year to once again be a stepping stone for another team to have a great year. So all I have to say is long live college football realignment, damn it. Love it. And I can't wait to see how the Pac 12 melts down. I love those negative stories. Keep them coming. Anyway, that's all I got. And I'll be back with some other crap later. Bye.